Hey, hi friends. So today we are going to solve question number 28 from SAT practice test 8. So this is one of the important questions and a easy question which we can understand. So to score high in the math section, because it actually does not involve any calculation but a logic which we need to apply to solve these questions. So let's see how to approach these type of questions. This 22 students in a health class conducted an experiment in which they recorded their pulse rates in beats per minute before and after completing a light exercise. The dot plot below displays the result. So basically this information is talking about what these two graphs are showing. So what these two graphs are showing, it's a beats per minute before exercise. So for example, if the beats per minute was 72, so how many students had 72, how many at 68? So these dots represent students, right? Similarly, after exercise, these dots represents what is the count of the students having 92 or 96. Let's see what the question is now. Let S1 and R1 be the standard deviation and range respectively of the data before exercise. So S1 and R1 are for this, right? And S2 R2 be the standard deviation and range respectively of the data after exercise. So S2 R2 is for this. Which of the following is true? So friends, if you look at the options, you will clearly say it's not talking about the value or the number. So we need not perform any calculation, but it's doing a comparison between S1 and S2. So how to solve these type of question is, let's see. So range, if we talk about the range, so range for first one will be 88 minus 56. So 88 minus 56 will come out to be as 32, right? And similarly for the second one, 112 minus 82. So again this is 32. So we know that range R1 is equal to R2. So from this we can directly eliminate option B and option C. So either option D is correct or option A is correct. So friends, why did I go for range first and not standard deviation? So it's very simple to know this, because range is very easy to find out, because you just have to find the highest value and subtract it from the lowest value, right? And we were able to clearly see that from the graph. So we chose to go with range first and it directly eliminated two of our options. Now going to the first and the fourth option, the only difference is in the first it is saying S1 is equal to S2, and in the second it is saying S1 is not equal to S2. So we just have to see the logic behind it. So if we look at the graph 1, we will see that most of the students are cluttered around 68 to 76 range, right? So what would be the standard deviation in this case? The standard deviation would be pretty less, because all the students are catered around this small range, right? Because standard deviation is nothing but deviation from the mean value, right? So standard deviation in this case would be very less. But whereas if we look at the second, in this we can see that the standard deviation would be very large, because all of the children have varying heartbeats from 80 to 112. So for two students, three students. So directly seeing from the graph, we can say that this the standard deviation this would be high and the standard deviation for this would be low. So clearly we can say we are not concerned about the values. We can directly say that S1 in any of the case possible would never be equal to S2. So we can clearly say that S1 is not equal to S2 and this is wrong. So option D would be the correct answer here. So we can just apply our logic here and see the graph, and without actually performing the calculations we were able to find the option D as the correct answer. In actual practice, an actual test scenario, it would have taken us only 20 seconds or the max 30 seconds to solve this question, which might have seemed a little tough in the starting. So if you have any doubt regarding this question or any other SAT math question, you can join a free WhatsApp group. Also you can post your doubts in the comment section below. Thank you.